Who pulled up for a catch-up? It's really here from 947 Afternoons. And if you're here, it means you've got taste. Go ahead, enjoy the moment you missed. But don't ghost me. Weekdays, 12 to 3 p.m. on 947. I'm loud and way more fun in real time. And yeah, there's more audio magic waiting for you right here on Prime Media Plus.
You're listening to
Mo Flava on 947.
One more dilemma before we hit the long weekend. Here's a story from Cindy out in Mpumalanga. Cindy says, Mo, I'm reaching out from Mpumalanga because I'm about to lose my mind at work. My husband and I are long distance right now. I moved for my career, so we switch between me coming to Joburg or him coming to see me. But Mo, my best friend, is basically a social media private investigator. She just sent me a screenshot of some girls launching my new man post. Okay? A girl launching a new man. You can't see the guy's face, but his very specific tattoo is right there in the shot. He's sitting in her car looking all comfortable. Now, my friend is ready to go all full toxic. She wants us to drive to this girl's house right now and blow everything up. I'm trying to stay professional at work, but I can't concentrate. My gut says wait until this weekend to confront him face to face, but I already know that he's going to lie and say it's an old photo or some coincidence. So, do I listen to my crazy friend and get the truth by force, or do I wait for the weekend and risk getting myself gaslit? What do I even do if he says it's not him? Yo, Cindy, you see, there's something about friends getting involved in your relationship, in this case marriage, which doesn't always end well. If you have an issue with hubby, confront hubby. You don't need your friend's help. Yes, it's noble that she's gone and investigated heaven knows what about a tattoo that looks like his, and it's him sitting with some woman, etc., while she's supposedly launching him as her new man. Heaven knows what's going on. But I think the point is, whatever issues you have in your marriage, keep them in your marriage. Deal with hubby face to face, head on. Don't get your friend involved. That is what I would do if I was in your situation. Because you know what? Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes we get things wrong, where our own insecurities cloud our judgment and we misread things or we misinterpret things. I mean, why is it your friend's business to investigate and look up your hubby's activity on social media? What was she doing in the first place? What is it that triggered this behavior in her? I'm not saying she means any evil intent, but, you know, it's not the three of you in a marriage, it's you and your hubby. So I always just think, you know, dealing with things together as a couple always works out better. Even if, for instance, Cindy, you discover that actually, yes, it is him and he's been lying and he's cheating, whatever, but it all remains within the ambit of your marriage. It's all in there. You deal with it together and then you decide what you want to do. But the minute you start dragging friends in and letting them dictate what you do next, that, from what I've seen in real life and in the movies, doesn't end well. So that's just my 2 cents. Whether or not all of these pictures are dodgy, I wish I could see them myself, but I'll take what I'm reading in the message. Yes, it's questionable, but because you're husband and wife, surely everything is in the open. If you have a question, you ask him. You know, if I was in your situation, I would ask my partner and say, okay, cool, please explain for 10 marks what is happening in this picture. How would you play this if you were in her situation?
947.
Today, we're going to hop on a dilemma quickly before the weekend just runs away with us, because that's exactly what's going to happen. So I just thought, hang on, let's give Cindy in Mpumalanga a listen in terms of her story. She says that she feels like her husband is cheating on her. Simply put, how does she know this? A friend of hers is a social media private investigator, and somehow she discovered a girl on the socials who posted her new man. And this new man has very specifics, like a tattoo that looks exactly like Cindy's hubby's tattoo. Another friend is like, girl, your man busy. He being launched by another woman. Let's get her. So the friend wants Cindy to, knock on that girl's door. Cindy's like, no, hang on. let me wait for Habi and I to meet because we are in a long distance relationship. He's in Joburg, I'm in Mpumalanga. But when we meet this weekend, we can then hash it out. I'm going to ask him. So, is there room for your friends to be getting involved in your marriage or your relationship? What do you do in a situation like this?
Good morning, Mo. I hope you're good. Here in the Daily Dilemma, yeah, it is a very complicated situation because the friend's involved now. So personally, I'd say that she has to deal with it by herself. And since they're husband and wife, they have to be able to communicate, because if there is no communication, it's just going to get worse between the both of them. It'll end up becoming a toxic relationship. So she needs to confront him, ask him, hey, is this you? It's always good to ask. Again, it's also a case where he's going to think that, oh, my wife doesn't trust me. So there's a lot of ways of looking at it, but it's a very complicated situation.
I'm with the friend on this one, Mo. Let's go beat them both. The truth shall come out during the beating.
No. This is not Jola 99. I'm not advocating for people to be beaten up. Careful with confrontations and stuff. It doesn't always end well. And sometimes you're wrong. Imagine you're wrong and then you're going attacking some poor woman or some guy, accusing them of something that they're not doing. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden it's lawsuits and court cases and you being sued and criminal records, and it's a mess and it's embarrassing. Unnecessary.
Hey, Mo Flava. So firstly, long distance marriage, that in itself is absolutely difficult, I would think. Secondly, why was the friend investigating him? There must be a reason why, which was not told here. Another thing, now it's Easter weekend. So she's going to spend the entire Easter weekend obsessing on what her husband is doing with someone else. She needs to just have a clear heart and mind, ignore this entire thing, this entire weekend, and try and face it head on next week. Ignore what the friend said, and she knows her husband best. Discuss it with him respectfully, calmly, because if you go in guns blazing, she's just going to be gaslit in any case. Yeah, good luck, dear.
Yeah, good luck indeed. And I know people don't like being confronted. So you got to be very tactical about how you do this. If you're going to be digging to find things out about what your partner is up to, I don't always advocate for kick doors down and, gung-ho. Find other ways to get the information you're looking for. Because then that person won't be on the defensive, if you know what I mean.
Hey, what's up, Mo Flava? What's up, Melania? You alright? You good?
I'm good.
Busy washing the car. You're listening about Sunday. Yeah? Sundays must just approach her husband directly, man. Because my lady, hey, she's a straight shooter. She'll ask me straight. Even when I'm picking up the girls at school, she'll be like, why is that mama looking at you? What's going on here? Then I must explain myself. I almost slept on the couch the other day just for someone greeting me. So she must just say it straightforward, man. So, Mo, listen, I've got some pickle fish, bruh. I've got some pickle fish. Do you want some? Must I send for you? My lady made it, and it's been 1 day already in the fridge. It's simmering nice. You must actually eat it for tomorrow. I had 2 already, so I feel guilty. Maybe you can help me out. I'll send for you. You must enjoy your weekend, my brother. Show Mo. Yeah, I'm washing the car here for the long weekend. You must do the same.
Nice one, my dog. Thanks, Hunt. Thanks for the message. And yeah, I wouldn't mind some pickled fish. Send some my way. It is that kind of weekend anyway. Yeah, listen, you need to know your husband and your wife, your partner really, really well to understand how to confront them on issues like this. And hopefully you'll get the answers you're looking for, or look, at the very best, the truth.